If your child goes to public school, you might want to check their new school hours. PNC's Rizal Romanos reports that a new schedule was approved by the Guam Education Board last night, and it means a shorter school year but longer school days for students.
There are new school hours this coming school year for Department of Education students. Last night, during a special meeting, DOE, the Guam Education Board, and other stakeholders approved not only the new times, but also a new school calendar, which indicates shorter school year but longer school days. This coming school year will begin on August 17 and classes will end on May 20th, 2016. All elementary schools will start at 8 a.m. and end at 2:28 p.m. All middle schools will hold classes from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. For the high schools, JFK, Tizen, JP Torres, and Southern High, classes will start earlier at 6:45, then get out at about 1:45. Lastly, George Washington, Ukudu, and Simon Sanchez will begin classes at 7 and be dismissed at 2. DOE Superintendent John Fernandez says this is the best schedule they can come up with. And here are reasons why.
The first is the passage of a public law that required us to ensure that make-up days did not fall within Easter and Christmas break. And then the second issue is to be supportive of the island's efforts to promote and host FestPac.
Just minutes after DOE posted the change of schedule, they received a whirlwind of reactions. Let's take a look at social media. Just stick to the original setup like it was last school year for high school. School times are approved. Whoa. What happened to Southern getting out at 1:20? What time will the buses come? And what time do gates open? There are even some humorous tweets on Fernandez's Twitter page. Fernandez tweeted, "All my high school students complaining about having to wake up a little earlier for school, but no problem staying up late on Twitter." Of course, there are replies. #lazy. For real, no complaining here. Rather get off early. I like the new schedule, sir. Fernandez says overall, students say yes to the change.
Probably by a 7 or 8 to 1 ratio, students supported an earlier start for a number of different reasons. Some of them are responsible for watching over their younger siblings at home, so they prefer to get home early. Some wanted to make sure they had enough time for activities, and some rest between activities to do homework. And some of our upperclassmen really wanted to make sure they could have the opportunity to go to work. We'll continue to work with our teachers and students to give them responses to their concerns or questions. But I think overwhelmingly, given the parameters that we had to deal with, given the nature of our busing and given the goals and objectives of our school system, the schedule that was approved is something that I really support.
Rizal Romanos, PNC News.